a special tribute to my predecessor, the late Dr. Morgan Richard Tsvangirai. A special tribute again to Dr. Richard Morgan Tsvangirai's departed spouse, Susan. The entire MDC family, members of the National Executive, members of the National Standing Committee here present, members of the National Executive, members of the National Council, members of the Guardian Council, members of the Provincial Councils, members of the Extraordinary Congress, the chairperson of the Independent Election Management Body, Mr. Mashinge, and your team. I would like to thank you all for electing me the substantive president to replace the irreplaceable Morgan Richard Tsvangirai. Try as we may, we must appreciate that Morgan Tsvangirai's attributes are difficult to copy. I will endeavor to do my best. Because I've learned from him, he was indeed the very best. A special tribute to my contestants, Dr. Thokozani Kupe, Engineer Elias Mzuri, and Senator Morgan Committee. This was not a fight, it was a contest. It was a contest of members of one family. Therefore, I do understand that my contestants, just like myself, also wanted to win. I also understand the frustrations that come with a protracted campaign. I also understand the anxieties that accompany this grueling campaign. And therefore, I do understand the emotions around Sarah. I am sure that when everybody has cooled down, when everybody is sobered up, we will come together as members of one family. I want to make it clear that the three leaders are part of my leadership plan. I have tremendous respect for Dr. Thokozani Kupe for the work that she has done for the party. First, as Vice President to Dr. Morgan Richard Tsvangirai, and secondly, as our acting President during a very difficult time. She did a lot of good work for this party, and we must never forget that. I also want to pay a special tribute to Engineer Elias Mzuri. His historic achievements for this party are there for all to see. He was our National Organizing Secretary when we handed ZANU-PF its heaviest defeat in history in 2008. We thank him for that. He was also the acting president of this party during the difficult time of President Tsvangirai's illness. I want to thank and pay tribute to Senator Morgan Committee, General Tsao. He is a man of undoubted intelligence, a man of undoubted strategic value to this party. He is also brave, and I think that he will still be valuable to this party. I want to appeal to those who were supporting me to conquer with love. We say vincere caritate. You must know that this is a contest. the fact that we were in the same team, the fact that we have succeeded over the others, does not make us any better MDC members than others. I also want to appeal to those who were supporting the candidates who today did not succeed, that this is not the end of the world. You have tremendous responsibilities to discharge for your party. You have tremendous duties to perform, and you have rights enshrined in the constitution of our party. I am your president too, and therefore you are free to approach me at any time, and I will service you the way I will service any other member of the party without fear or favor. This is the time to start a new politics in our party and country. We must get rid of the politics of hate, the politics of violence, the politics of rancor, the politics of acrimony, and replace it with the politics of rational disputation and tolerance. It is high time that our party stops the politics of mudslinging. Our party must decriminalize competition. For many years, or many months should I say, this party has had a malady to criminalize competition. People hate people because they competed against them. Well, today I want to break that jinx. I love those I contested against, and I demand their love as well. This is the only way that we can develop our party. We have an important national task to perform, but first of all, the first task is to rebuild this party as a credible change agent, capable of delivering Zimbabwe to the new glory. So in order for us to do that, we must straight away go to 5 fundamentals. The first fundamental is that for you to get a leadership position in the MDC, be it the president, down to the branch chairman, you must be elected. We want to bring back the sovereignty of the people. Although you are president, although you are chairman, although you are secretary, we must always have collective decision making. So, in this party, we are not going to have individual decisions. We are going to have collective decisions. We are also going to embark on collective, on democratic decision making. And lastly, most importantly, for you to be a candidate for councillor, MP, or any other elected national position, you must have won primary elections in this party. Gone are the days that we pick our friends to be candidates. We do not want favoritism when it comes to candidature for the party. We have a tremendous national responsibility to perform. We want to move away from being just a disruptive opposition to being a credible, effective, but responsible opposition party. We will play our part in crafting a common national vision. And in doing so, all Zimbabweans must be involved. There is nothing very right about being MDC. There is nothing very wrong about being MDC. There is nothing very right about being ZANU-PF. There is nothing very wrong about being ZANU-PF. What is important is that you are a Zimbabwean. What is important is that the constitution of our country guarantees you certain fundamental rights. We will be approaching government with a list of those things that we think need urgent attention. We are not only going to be opposition, but we are also going to proffer solutions. And here I have to tell you some of the things that we are going to do. We have to come up with solutions to deal with the problem of poverty. We have to come up with solutions to deal with the problem of corruption. We have to come up with solutions to deal with the problem of unemployment. We have to come up with solutions to deal with the problems of contested legitimacy in our country. We have to come up with solutions to deal with de-enfranchisement of the people of Zimbabwe. Right now, 4 million Zimbabweans cannot vote in this country. Those are Zimbabweans within the diaspora. We will demand the diaspora vote. We stand for the unity of opposition. So to our brothers who went to join other political parties, who went to form other political parties, who are supporting other political parties, you are welcome home. And you can come back home and there will be no questions asked. It's part of our big tent philosophy. But when coming back, you must remember that the MDC does have a constitution. And that constitution will have to be followed. So, I want to appeal to all our members to desist from any form of hate language. From now onwards, let's use social media responsibly to disseminate information about your party, to disseminate information beneficial to Zimbabweans. Nothing comes out of hate. Nothing comes out of anger. To quote Morgan Changirai, anger is not a method. So we must encourage responsible use of the social media. As I said, I will be reaching out to my colleagues within the leadership. This was a contest and not a fight. But we have to explain some of the things that you saw today. On the 18th of December, the Congress was postponed over disputes about the voter roll. Immediately, a National Council was convened, and the National Council made the following resolutions. First, that the voters' roll had to be relooked. This would be led by the Secretary for Elections as well as the National Organizing Secretary. He would be assisted by a team of 8 election agents, 2 from each candidate. After that, the voters' roll will be subjected to the provinces, who would verify this voters' roll. It was a specific resolution of the National Council that the decision of the provincial councils or provincial executives would be final. And this is what happened. And this is what the Independent Election Commission implemented. So, I thought I could explain that to you as members of the party. We have a lot of work to do. I know you are tired. I know you had a long night. I know you also had a long day yesterday. Therefore, I want to thank you for the tremendous responsibility you have bestowed unto me as president of this great movement. To that end, I formally accept your appointment, your election